Hey guys, I'm going to do a hinter tool and reminder on how we do our journals. These are journals that you have seen before, but as a way to remind yourselves and to clue back in all those words that we talked about every day, we are going to review it on this video. So the first one is evaluate the expression when x is equal to 7. So remember when it says when x, our variable, is equal to a number. Remember, we want to know, or that we know, that when it's equal to a number, we plug in and solve. Okay, so when I look at this, oopsie, solve. So when I look at this, I know that x is right here. I know that it is equal to 7, so I'm going to erase that. Plug in my 7, plug in and solve. Now I have 7 plus 2. 7 plus 2 is what? 9. Double check Miss Batten's work at all times. Now we're on to negative 24 plus 10. Okay, remember when it is an addition problem, take these notes with me so you have it for all your other problems. When it is addition problem, we T-chart. When it is a subtraction problem, we KCC and then T-chart. Okay, so for our problem here, we have a T-chart. Okay, we plug in our numbers. 24 goes here, 10 goes here. Who wins? The negatives. So let's put that down. Negatives win. By how many? Well, 24 and 10, they're on separate sides. So we subtract 24, take away 10. 14. Let's write down those steps so we can have them. T-chart. Place numbers. Remember, you can pause this if you need time to copy down my notes. Place your numbers. Who wins? Okay, remember this is going to be positive or negative wins. Okay? Same side add. Different side subtract. Okay, so let's review that again. I made my T-chart. I placed my numbers, negative 24, positive 10. Who wins? Well, the negatives won. They had more points. I noticed they were on different sides, so I subtract them, and I got my answer. Let's go over here. We have our subtraction problem. We have KCC, keep, change, change. Okay, so when I look at that, remember we always keep our first number. The only thing we change are the symbols. We change it to an addition problem. This is a positive 8. I'm going to change it to a negative 8. Now I'm going to make my T-chart, and it's going to be the same rules over here, the same steps. Okay, so let's make our T-chart. I'm going to follow my steps as we do this. I make my T-chart. I place my numbers. Oh, negative 10. Oh, now it's a negative 8. Okay, who wins? The negative side won again on this one. Now it says, this is the trick part, same side add, different side subtract. So I notice they're on the same side, so I'm going to add those up. 10 plus 8 equals 18, so negative 18. Remember, if I owe you 10 and I owe you 8, I owe you $18. Okay, let's look at our next problem here. I know the steps are above there. I'm trying not to get you confused, but we have a 19 23rds take away 16 23rds. Okay, so remember when we have these types of problems, we have the bottom numbers the same. Keep bottoms the same. Okay, so I'm going to put a 23 here. Kept my bottom number same, 23. And then remember, we solve the top. Okay, now on this journal we have 2 subtraction problems. Some of these will be addition problems, but for now we have 19 take away 16. Okay, we stack them. 9 take away 6 is 3. 1 take away 1 is 0. So our answer is going to be 3 over 23. Same for this one. Let's look. We keep the bottom numbers the same. This is a subtraction problem, so I'm going to write it out. Stack it. It's easier for me. 0 take away 1. Well, can't do that, so I got to go next door and borrow. Remember, you cross that out, take away one of them, and bring your 10 over here. Okay, 10 take away 1 is 9. 1 take away 1 is 0. So this is going to be 9 over 26. Okay. Now I know we didn't do a ton on multiplying, and you can get a multiplication chart. I will add one to the website. When we did our multiplication of multi-digits. Okay, but I'm going to do it to challenge those who would like to try the problem. Okay, so the first one we're going to start with is we're going to start with the first number on the bottom. Okay, and this is our 4. And I'm going to times the 4 to everything across on the top. So, take first number and times across. Okay, so 4 times 3 is 12. Carry that 1. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 more. You always add whatever you carry. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 more is 5. 4 times 8 is 32. I'm going to carry that 3. 4 times 7 is 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay. So I took my first number and I times it across, place a 0. And you always place your 0 right here. Okay. The second step is I'm going to take that second number and times across. So take second number and times across. And remember, you can pause the video if you need to take your notes here. It's always best to have your notes, your steps, to solve the next couple problems for journal for the next couple days. Okay, so I'm going to take that second number, take that second number and I'm going to times it across. So 5 times 3 is 15. Well, I already have my 1 there. That's nice. So drop your 5, carry your 1. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 more is 6. 5 times 8 is 40. I'm going to drop my 0 and carry my 4. You can either cross that out or just right over top. 5 times 7 is 35, plus 4 more, so 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Okay, so I did that step now. Now I add. There we go. All right. 2 plus 0 is 2. 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry that 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 6 more is 9. 1 plus 0 is 1. 9 plus 3, or 3 plus 9, excuse me, is 12. Carry that 1. And 1 plus 3 is 4. Now I have a ton of numbers there, but if you notice at the beginning I had some decimals. We have to move the decimal. Okay, we had to move that decimal over. Well, how do I know how many times I move it over? So if we look, 1, 2, 3, 4. I take every number past the decimal on the right side and I count them up. I have 1 number, 2 number, 3 number, 4. So I'm going to take and go 1, 2, 3, 4. So our answer is 42.1902. Okay, again, that one's the trick. You got to take the decimal and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 numbers here. We'll put it right in front there. Okay, good job and good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.